Welcome back to another Electronics and More video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can take a scratched, unreadable CD or DVD and make it readable once again. Now I'm going to demonstrate using this Wii video game system. I'm going to insert this disc right here. And as you can see, unable to read the disc. Now, many people have discs like this. Some may have photos, other important data stored on them. So once I show you how to do this, you'll be able to use your discs once again. Let me take this out and give you a close-up of this disc to show you the scratches on it. In this image here, you can see the deep scratches in the disc with the reflected light. Now, in order to remove all the scratches from the surface of this disc, you are going to need a few supplies which don't really cost too much money. You're going to need several grades of abrasive paper. This is wet dry, 1000 grit, 2000 grit, and this is a 3000 grit foam sanding pad. Now, the 1000 grit you use first. If you don't have deep scratches, you're going to start with the 2000 grit. If you did start with the 1000 grit, the 2000 grit will remove the scratches created by the 1000 grit. Once you're done using the 2000 grit, the 3000 grit will remove the scratches from the 2000 grit. You can pick up these sheets at your local hardware store for around $1.50 each. You're also going to need some paper towels, a microfiber cloth, and some of this 3M headlight renewal polishing paste. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn on the water, allow it to flow over the disc continuously, and because this is a deep scratch right here, I'm going to start off using 1000 grit. Once I'm done with the 1000 grit, you're going to dry this with a paper towel, and you're going to look at it to make sure that all the scratches no longer show and that the disc is uniformly dull. If you see spots that are shiny and spots that are dull, that means you did not sand the plastic enough. So let's get started. Very light pressure is all that's required. Don't do one spot too much. You want to continue moving around. Make sure you get all the way to the edge. Keep the water under it. You don't need a large piece of abrasive paper. Small will work fine. Just keep your fingers flat and cover the entire surface area of the disc. Like that. What I'm going to do now, because it doesn't take that long with the 1000, I'm going to dry this and take a look at it to see if the deep scratches are still there. If they are, I'm going to continue more using the 1000 grit abrasive paper. Okay. Let me dry this. And now I'm going to look at it at different angles. And I can see over here there's still scratches. You can see it's dull. You want it to be all dull like that. But over here is no good. So let me turn the water on again. And let's get that edge. The outside edge you're looking at here is nothing more than a piece of acrylic. Make sure all the edges are good. All the way around. Very, very light pressure. Do not push hard. Go with the curve of the disc. Circular motion. Keep going. Okay, let's take a look again. Dry it. Get all the edges. Okay, that looks pretty good. You can see it's dull. Now I'm going to use 2000 grit. As I go higher and higher with the abrasive paper, you're going to see the disc become shinier and shinier. It's going to lose that dull look. Just keep doing it. Now the 2000 you could do for a little while. Keep rubbing it. You want to ensure all the scratches from the 1000 are removed. Make sure you get all the way to the edge. It's looking very nice. Keep going. Look at it under the water. The surface is looking really, really good. This is the same abrasive paper that you would sand the finish or the clear coat on your vehicle if you had scratches in the clear coat. Let's dry it off. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to move up to 3000 grit. Now you're going to do this one for a while because this one's going to really get it to shine. When I'm all done, after I polish it, I'll give you a close-up of what the surface looks like before I try it again in the Wii video game system. Scratches are eliminated. Now I'm going to dry this, and using the microfiber cloth, I'm going to apply the headlight polishing paste to this disc. I'm going to rub it in, allow it to dry, and then buff it to a nice shine. Let me place a little bit of this on here. That's good. Work it into the surface. And you can hear it has abrasives in it. Keep doing it, same way, big circles. And you might want to do this twice. So keep doing it. Make sure you get the edges. Let me do this one more time, off camera, and then I'll show you exactly what it looks like up close. Okay, this is the disc after it's been polished using the microfiber towel. That's the same one we had earlier that did not work. Let me put this inside the unit and let's see if it works. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to rate it a thumbs up, subscribe, and post links to this video on other websites and blogs. Also be sure to check out my video playlist as well. Thank you very much for watching.